Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about an operation mode of import, Ethernet modem mode. Now, let's get started. As modems and PSTN, which are the telephone lines, are being eliminated, some of the legacy software is still online. We need modern technology to replace the old-fashioned way. That's why we need Ethernet modem mode. After this course, you will be able to understand and use Ethernet modem mode. This is today's course outline. What is Ethernet modem mode? When to use Ethernet modem mode? Configure and test Ethernet modem mode, and you should remember, Ethernet modem mode is that import will have modem emulation. For example, use modem commands. However, it goes through Ethernet. The purpose of Ethernet modem mode is to bring legacy OS applications to modern media. Ethernet modem mode is designed to provide true modem emulation, in which the import emulates a regular serial modem that accepts AT commands for dial-in out service. When configured for Ethernet modem mode, the imports will transmit raw data back and forth transparently. This is an example of how Ethernet modem works. First, you make connection by ATDT command. Then import will establish connection to another import or another modem. Then the two devices can transfer and receive data. If you want to disconnect, just use AT command. Here are some features of Ethernet modem mode. First, imports can have modem emulation. Second, keeps legacy devices available by bringing them to a modern media, Ethernet. Third, when configured for Ethernet modem mode, import will transmit raw data back and forth transparently. Ethernet modem mode is designed for use with legacy operating systems such as DOS that does not support TCP/IP Ethernet. By connecting the proper configured import 6000 series to MS-DOS computer's serial port, it is possible to use legacy software to transmit data over the Ethernet, when the software was originally designed to transmit data over a modem. Now I'm going to show you how to test and configure Ethernet modem mode. And the import models listed here are the ones that support Ethernet modem mode. This is my test topology. I have two imports. On each, a serial port is connected to a U port, and the two U ports are plugged in the same PC. I'll transmit data through two COM ports of U ports. Here I assign COM1 as dial-in device and COM5 as dial-out device. Dial-out device is to make the phone call, and the dial-in device is supposed to answer it. These roles need not to be set in the firmware. We'll show how these work in the following slides. Open serial emulator windows for both COM1 and COM5. Remember to use the same serial parameters. First, enter command ATS0 equals 1 in COM1 terminal window, which is our dial-in device. You can see the description is to auto-answer to a call. Second, in COM5 window, which is the dial-out device, enter ATDT IP port number to dial out. In both windows, you will see Connect preset baud rate, which means the connection is established. Type any words to test the communication. To disconnect, enter 3+ in dial-in device window. Unport will enter command mode. Then enter ATH0 to disconnect. This page is to show how to configure Ethernet modem mode. First, select Serial Port Settings, Operation Modes, and choose Ethernet modem mode. Remember to submit when you are done. Select the TCP port for your connection. We must know this port for dial-in devices, as when we dial out, the TCP port should be specified. 4001 is the default setting. Remember to set your serial port with the same setting for both unports. For serial interface, we usually use RS-232 because most modems use this interface. Of course, RS-422 and 485 can be used here, but remember, in Ethernet modem mode, DTR, RTS, and DCD signals are disabled for ports that are using RS-422 or 485. So if you need to use these modem signals, the best way is to short these signals to have them always high for application. This is the last slide of this course. Let's have a brief review here. Ethernet modem mode brings legacy OS applications to modern media, Ethernet. Unports can have modem emulation. Unports with Ethernet modem mode are listed below. And finally, in Ethernet modem mode, DTR, RTS, and DCD signals are disabled for ports that are using RS-422 and RS-485. That's all for today's lesson. Thank you for listening.